Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today it's customer appreciation. And today's card, it's a box in a card or pop-up in a card, whatever we want to call it. Really, it's a lot of pop-up in this card. So, and it folds flat, perfect for mailing. Maybe you will need an extra stamp postage to mail. Depends. It's a lot of dimensional, but maybe it would fit. It's going to fit in a regular card. It's just the thickness. So let's get started. So in your PDF file, you're going to have two. You're going to have the one we're doing and all the supplies and the measurement for this one. So I wanted to have a birthday and with kind of a winter or Christmas one. So we're going to use snowflake and that. This is what I'm going to show you the first part of the video, and then we're going to build it up. You see it's kind of a box inside. So first thing you want to do is take your piece of cardstock, cut on the long way. So we're using inland indigo, cut at 4 1/4, turn this around, and score at 5 1/2, well 2 3/4. Make sure you use the score blade, and 5 1/2. Now you're going to take a piece of white cardstock, cut on the long way, so 2 by 11, and score at the same 5 1/2 and 2 3/4. So I got my piece of white cut here, and now what we're going to do, we want to build like snow. I like to start upside down. I don't know why. So the long part going to come on the right side. Now I'm going to use a piece of copy paper with a pool party. This is soft sky. I got pool party someplace here. Well, I did. Here it is. We're going to use pool party, and we're going to do drifts of snow. And the reason why I say go this way, it's just when we're going to turn it, it's going to be better. You can do it either way. It don't matter. Just hold this tight and just keep on sponging and go a different direction. So then the snow, it's not all at the same spot, you know. It's a bit like when we doing what it's called, clouds. So you see I just go, and you see I get all my drift. Now I'm going to turn this around here, come at the top. I just like to start on the wrong side. Why, I don't know. So now you see I get quite a bit of my snow drift here. Now I need a little bit here. So that's pretty good for what I'm going for. Here we go. So now we're going to start building our box. I had started and I had really messed up. So now here it's try 2. Usually I fix all my boo-boo, but that one I couldn't fix. So you're going to fold in and then fold out. Reinforce this. Now I'm using the saran scenery paper. Here we go. And I use the snow place, and I'm using the snowflake in this, and I stamp with Versamark and emboss with white powder. So I pre-done that. I pre-done a lot of the cutting just because it's time consuming. But all's going to be in the detail in your PDF file. This piece measure 5 1/4 by 4. The next two piece measure 2 1/2 by 4. And again, all the measurements going to be in your PDF file. Now I'm going to leave that. Yeah, put the other one. I thought not to put the other one. This one going to be put now. The birthday one, I put my designer series paper at the top. After I put this banner, I put this at the top. This one, I want all the snow to go. Now, and this is going to get full this way. That what is that way? Okay, so under and then the top, we're going to glue, just put fast fuse on this part. And put that right at the edge and right at the bottom there. Okay, the next piece, now I'm looking, okay, this measure just barely 2, so just off of 2 a bit, because this is 2, so you want a little bit smaller because you don't want it to pass that, by 3 3/4. Score ½ inch there at each end and ½ inch there. One gonna fold in, one gonna fold up. Now I'm using tear and tape. I prefer tear and tape for this part, and it's because you're going to have a lot of pull and tug on this when you open the card. That's what all your box together. So tear and tape for me was the best. Fast fuse, it's kind of small, and if it go aside, well, then it gets stuck. Okay, this is where I did a boo-boo, so we're going to try this again. What you're going to do is remove one piece. The first part on this side, on the second panel here, you want this, if you look, it go in. So you want this to go inside. I just go off a little bit inside the score line there. Don't put it right at the score. The reason is because you need that space to close. So you're going to put that there. Now, I had glued this first, and for some reason, twice in a row, I glue it that it was going down. This is a window sheet. How do you cut window sheet? Just like paper. You put your window sheet right on your paper cutter, and see, it cut perfectly fine. No, it's very easy to cut. So the reason why I want this here, if you look at my balloon on this one, see how high it is? Well, this is a window sheet. Nobody see it, but that's what bring it up. So if you get big piece, maybe you wouldn't need the window sheet. Like today, the one we're doing, it's going to be a lot of trees. Maybe we won't need it, but I wanted to put it there so you can see what I'm talking about, the window sheet there. That helps you to raise those things up. And I see I'm off a bit here. Can I? Well, it's going to be like that. Okay, so now I'm going to do 2 little strips here of fast fuse. So now I know it's going in the right direction. For some reason, I was challenged. It was going down. Now this is going to go this way. Now the next one, again, the opening going to go to the right there. So I'm going to open this. Let's make sure I get this very good there. Okay, this is going to go, you see the opening go that way. I go about halfway. I don't measure, I just say about halfway. You know me and my about. So I would say it's a finger in between the two. Now, this here, it's folded, it's going to the left, it's fold towards the left. Now you're going to remove the cover of your tape here, the not the fast fuse, but the tear and tape. Remove this, make sure it's nothing at the bottom there. If it's something, just push it in or push it up. Then we're going to do this with this one too. Okay, now you're going to keep this closed this way. You're going to bring this all the way down. Push that in. Oh, my finger is stuck, by the way. Here we go. Push that in. And now when we open it up, voila, you get your box. You see this one, I said I was off a bit. You see the top? That's okay, we can fix that. It's just when you put it, make sure that it's straight. I noticed and then I couldn't peel it off. Here we go. So now I don't see that pass. Now, this part, you're going to put fast fuse to strip, and it's easy to follow. You see your fast fuse there, fast fuse here. So this way, it's going to be at the right place. You don't want to put your fast fuse on your edge on this part because you're not sure about where it goes. So if you put it here, you stay inside of your white strip there on the this way, then you know it won't damage. It's going to be at the right place. Now I go right at the edge there. Push it down. And if it's off a bit sometime you score, that's okay. You can come back and look. Voila, my friend. Now you get your box, and see, you get your clear. It don't even show. Okay, now the next step, let's bring all this here. I got a lot of cutout, like I said. So I did a snowman, a little guy, a little girl, and I got, okay, I'm missing fingers. I know I had all the fingers. Well, that I can add it after the video if I don't find it in all this stuff here. So what I done, oh, here's one. Do I have the other one? Maybe we will find it. What I done to color my snowman, I use the soft sky. This is the aqua painter. And all my snowman, I done that in thick whisper white cardstock. Just because that I knew I was going to watercolor on it. And I didn't want to use watercolor cardstock. You could use that too. I thought, oh, the heavy one's going to be perfect. It's more solid. So you see, I just did a little bit. And then the nose, I'm still looking for that fingers. The nose, I use pumpkin pie that I have right here. So you see, it's just say I add a bit of colors. Now, this is going to be the mama. The mama, I use Wisteria Wonder for the earmuff, and all the colors for the rest going to be all in your PDF file. Now I'm going to put a little drop there, a little drop here of Tombow. We're going to put her little earmuff here. Here we go. And again, for the fingers or the her arm, I add 2 little drops, just tiny drop, and then put the little stick end right there. So like I said, I lost one in between. And then I got a scarf for the mama. So we're going to put a little bit of glue here, not that much. Let me reach for a paper that I can wipe some of that glue. Oops. I'm going to put that right here. I just still want to see the button a little bit there. Here we go. Now we're ready to build. So that was all from the snow buddy, snow place, I mean, all this. And the one for the trees is called Perfect Pines. All those framelit, and then you get the stamp set that match that right here, Peaceful Pines. So I stamped this one, and then I stamped this one, and all the colors going to be in there. One thing I want to show to you though, I ink in garden green, and I took my marker and went in the center with early espresso, so that way you see the trunk. When you do that, wipe your whatchamacallit, marker in between. So now we're going to start building. So I got, if you want Christmas, you can put that tree right here. The one that say Father, the Prince of Peace. I think that one would go perfectly there. And we're going to use dimensional for a lot of them. I'm still looking for my little fingers. So we're going to put dimensional. I'm just going to put 2 in the back of this. Really, that don't really go with the snowman, but I like that. And then I did a little, and all that, it's all in the same framelit. The little basket or the little thing for the, to hold the tree there. We're going to put that right here. See, it's coming along. So now, just to look at it's something there. And what you could do, what I mean that it's not just standing up, floating in the air. I would use my pool party. Keep this down. Just show that it's something holding. See, it's kind of the ground under. So now we got that. Now we're going to start building in the back. So you want to start building from the back coming to the front. If you see this tree, you see all the holes in it. So I stamp first, and I use the chalk marker. And when I done with the chalk marker, so it's all on Old Olive stamp with garden green. I just use my chalk marker and add a little bit of white where I want it, like the snow. Then what I done, I use the fine tip glue, and this is Dazzle Diamond my glitter, diamond dust, diamond, let me, dazzling dazzle, and just add the fine tip glue where you want the glitter on. And I did the whole thing right away. What I mean by that, just all in the bottom there. A little bit maybe at the top. Pour this on, tap it in the back, et voila. So now you get your snow with the glitter on it. So we're going to remove this out of the way. We're going to, this here, the way you close that, put that little needle inside. So this way the next time, oops, the next time you're going to come to use it, it won't be stuck. Well, usually I put my finger in the back and just guide it. Here we go. I think I had a little chunk on the side dry there. Let's try this again. Here we go. See, it's in. So it's important that you slide that in so it won't dry. Okay. So we're going to use, like I said, this one I bet we wouldn't even need the clear in the back. So I'm going to start with one of them. I'm just going to use direct. I got the fast fuse there. Going to put that right in the back of this. Oops, come back here. Now, one thing you want to make sure that you don't pass higher than this. Now, I'm going to use another one. I'm going to put a dimensional right here. Oops. It went on the glitter there. And so I get those two. So those two in the back, I think it's pretty good to me. You could always add another one if you want and have it lower. So, but I'm going to keep it that way. And now you see, I didn't need those the window sheet. So right now what I'm doing, I'm just trimming it where I see it, just because I don't want to see it. It helped to make this solid though in the back. I wouldn't take it completely off, because now you see it's not just the little stem holding this. You get something in the back holding it, so it make it very much solid. So I think you should put it on. Now we're going to use another right in the back there. Let me put my fast fuse just in the front of this. Right there. Now the big papa gonna come right here. So we're gonna put the papa right here. Want to make sure that it don't pass. I still can have him a little bit higher. That's good. So now I get the papa. Now I get the mama with just one arm, so I have to remember to fix the mama. And I'm going to put the mama right in the back with the dad. I just want to put her a little bit shorter. Now those little kids here are going to be up front. The kid's going to be playing in the front. So I'm going to use dimensional. First, I'm going to take one of the threes. I'm going to put the 3 right here. I'm going to take one of the little kid. Going to put him right there. And then the little girl. You know what? I think the little girl could be in the back though. I'm going to put the little girl in the back. So let's remove this from the back and put this in the front. I'm still going to use dimensional, so it gives you even more depth. I'm going to put that right there. Here we go. So you see, you get your snowman and the whole shebang. Now what I can do is take another dimensional and put another 3 right here. So see, it opened flat but closed very nicely, and you see you get all your Christmas snowman family. So this is it. And this here, if I would have put another 3 here instead of the peaceful, if I would put another 3, I think I will switch the 3 though, just because if I want to use it for Christmas, birthday, or you can use this saying would be perfect. Snowy, it's Christmas already. So I would take that. Let's do it. We're going to do it that way. I'm going to use that, and we're going to stamp that in Inland Indigo. So let me grab a piece of I'm going to open this, and I'm going to put Snowy, it's Christmas already. Et voila. And I bet you're going to say, okay, where are we going to write? You can keep this plain right there, or you can write right on top of the embossing with a Sharpie, or close it and go in the back and right there. So either way you want. For me, it would be perfect. I would put Merry Christmas from the Martin. That would be just what I need. So this is it for today. And you see this 3 here, right here, could be a little bit higher. If that's the case, just be careful when you remove. And I'm going to put a dimensional. I think that one can have even more layer away from the snowman. So you're going to play maybe a little bit to know exactly where you want to. Here we go. Much better. See, now it's coming right in the middle of those 2. Et voila. So this is it, my friend. Hope you enjoyed this, and thank you so much for your business. And again, in your PDF file, you're going to have all the supplies list and the dimension for both of them. Thank you, and have a lovely day, my friends.